My name is Srinivas, working as assistant professor in Space Engineering College, Ungol. Today, I would like to discuss about the engineering materials, which is in subject of basics mechanical engineering. So, engineering material. Before going to engineering materials, first we have to know what are the materials. So materials means generally materials are used as a physical things. In industry, it is used as a input for production. So actually, materials are two types. So materials will be existed in two types. One is either in raw material or synthetic materials. So raw materials means which is available in a as naturally the materials which are available in natural atmosphere. So synthetic materials means already the materials which are taken from the as a raw materials and doing some process. So after the process, the materials which came, those are called as synthetic materials. So best example is crude oil is a raw material and petrol, diesel. So they will come from crude oil. So those are called as synthetic materials. So in industry, in any industry, so these materials are used as a production. So for developing any of the product in industry, we required materials. For example, sugarcane industry is there. Sugarcane industry, the main production is sugar. So to come the product as a sugar, so we need sugarcane crop. So as a input. So like that for production of petrol, diesel. So we required materials. So actually this is the regarding material. So in engineering materials, so we are having three types of engineering materials according to our subject. So one is metals, second one is non-metals, third one is metallites. So engineering materials are classified into metals, non-metals and metallites. So metals means the materials which conducts heat and energy. So those are called as metals. Non-metals means the materials that cannot pass or cannot allow to conduct heat and electricity. Those are called as non-metals. So engineering materials are actually three types. One is metals, non-metals, and metallites. So three types of materials. So previously explained no metals, non-metals, and metallites. Metals means the materials which conduct heat and electricity. Those are called as metals. Those are called as non-metals, and the metallites means the materials which cannot pass like a metals and non-metals, cannot pass like metals, cannot oppose like non-metals. Those are called as metallites. So metallites means they will have intermediate properties like metals and non-metals. So they will not completely oppose the heat and electricity. They will not completely conduct the heat and electricity. Those are called as metallites. So metallites means actually boron, so boron, arsenic, antimony, so germanium. So these are called as metalloids. So in industry, complete production will be done based on the metals and non-metals only. So these metalloids will not taken as an input for production in industry. So metals are actually two types. So first one is ferrous metals. Second one is non-ferrous metals. So actually metals are two types, ferrous metals and non-ferrous metals. Ferrous metals means the materials which are having iron content. So those are called as ferrous metals, iron content materials. So iron content materials are called as ferrous metals. So non-ferrous metals means no iron content. So no iron content. So those are called as non-metals. Ferrous means iron. So ferrous metals means the materials which are having iron content, that is called as ferrous metals. Non-ferrous means, so no iron content, those are called as non-ferrous metals. So ferrous metals also, we are having ferrous metals means cast iron, so wrought iron, carbon steel, and alloy steel. These are called as ferrous metals. So non-ferrous metals means aluminium, copper, lead, silver, tin, etc. So these are called as non-ferrous metals. Means ferrous metals means these materials are having iron content. So these are called as ferrous metals. Non-ferrous metals means the aluminum, copper, lead, silver, tin, etc. These will have no iron content. So these are called as non-ferrous metals. So both will have properties like it will conduct heat and electricity. So actually non-metals also. So non-metals also we are having two types. So first one is plastics. So that is nothing but an organic material, organic polymer. So second one is ceramics. So metals are two types: ferrous metals, non-ferrous metals. Non-metals are again two types: plastics and ceramics. So plastics are again two types. So plastics are again two types. One is thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting plastics. Second one is thermoplastics. So these are comes under the plastics. So in the plastic, thermosetting plastics and thermosetting plastics and thermoplastics. So in the thermosetting plastics, again we are having all this. So phenyl forme, polyester, dehyde, these are comes under thermosetting plastics. So thermoplastics means, so PVC pipes, so polythene, acrylic resins. So these are comes under thermoplastics. So plastics are two types. Again also we are having ceramics. Ceramics means the clay products, especially the clay products are called as ceramics. So glass, cements, concrete, so abrasives, so refractory, these are comes under ceramics, ceramic materials. So engineering materials completely classified into these three types. So in industry mainly they will use metals or non-metals. So non-metals comes under plastics and ceramics. So plastics, ceramics are completely non-metals, and metals are ferrous metals and non-ferrous metals. So in agriculture applications means agriculture components like harvest. So agriculture components, tractor wheels, those are done with the cast iron. So in the alloy wheels comes under alloy wheels, we know the wrenches. So for car and bikes they will give wrenches. So 12 points, 13 points. So that wrenches are developed by using alloy steels and carbon steels. Cast irons are used for the production of agriculture components like blades, so JCB buckets, So those are comes under, they will develop by this cast iron and wrought iron. So and also in electricity mainly they will use copper wiring. So some components like aluminum, these will be used in the connection of the electricity. Okay now. So and also non-metals, plastics, we know PVC pipes, they will develop the PVC pipes. So they will comes under plastics, and ceramics means the sanitary ware, so earthenware, so completely bricks. So what are the marbles they are using? So those comes under ceramic materials. So glass will comes under ceramic materials. Refractory means the material having toughness. So those are called as refractory. So as we know, the tiles will have a high corrosion resistance, high wear resistance. They are toughest materials. So those are comes under ceramic materials only. So abrasives means the tiles will have softness in the upper surface. So these are comes under abrasives. So these are completely regarding ceramic materials only. Okay now. So metallites means they will completely oppose to develop any of the product by using metallites. Why? Because they cannot completely conduct the electricity or allow the thermal conductivity or oppose the thermal conductivity. They will act as a intermediate properties, so that they will not taken as a in the industry for production also. So only the metals and non-metals are taken as a production process in industry. So this is the regarding engineering materials. So in these engineering materials, so I will explain about the ceramic materials. So why? Because in the present areas, in the present society, so many of the components are using, they are developing by using ceramic materials only. So ceramic materials, I will discuss regarding ceramic materials. So ceramic is a word derived from a Greek word. So in the Greek word, it is called as keramos. So keramos in the Greek word, it is nothing but a clay product. Keramos meaning means it is a clay product. So clay product. So ceramic word is derived from the Greek word. In the Greek word, it is called as keramos. Keramos means it is a clay product. So in the ceramics, so we are having application based on the application. Ceramics are classified into three types. So first one is traditional ceramics. Second one is engineering ceramics. So this is also called as advanced ceramics. And also third one is bioceramics. So based on the application, ceramics are divided into three types. So first one is traditional ceramics, and second one is engineering ceramics. So this is also called as advanced ceramics. Third one is bioceramics. So ceramic materials are classified into again. So ceramic materials are classified into three types. So first one is glasses. Second one is clay products. Third one is abrasives. So fourth one is refractory. Okay, now. So ceramic, based on the material, it is classified into 4 types. So glasses, second one is clay products, third one is abrasives, and fourth one is refractory. So clay products means silicon means it is a sand. So sand means we will having the traditional clay products like pots, water pots, flower pots. So these are comes under clay products. So it is a regarding ceramic material only. So bricks which are developing for the construction of houses. So these are comes under clay products only. So glasses, we will know the glass is a ceramic material only. So glass was developed based on the ceramic materials only. And also abrasives means, so in the glass or in the tiles like materials, so the surface is smoothness. So surface will have a smoothest surfaceness. So those are called as abrasives. So abrasive means it is a smoothness. Okay, now refractory means the toughness. So toughness means tiles which are using for the household purpose and also for the in the sanitary section like bathrooms, so washing basins. So the materials which are using in the sanitary ware, so they will have a toughness. So they cannot be able to broke easily. Why? Because they will having refractory property. So refractory means it is a word used as a toughness. So these are 4 comes under ceramic materials only. Okay, now. So based on the applications. So applications, traditional ceramics means, so the materials which are using in the sanitary ware means in the sanitary ware means bathroom tiles. So those are comes under traditional ceramics, household purposes, and also in the waterproof decorations for the houses, and also in the so many areas they will use the ceramics. Those are called as traditional ceramics. Especially in the household purposes, we are using traditional ceramics. So engineering ceramics means in a industry the materials will have like a high temperature. So the materials having high temperature like 1800 degrees, 2000 degrees in the conditions to handle that material. So to handle that material or to store the materials or to transfer from one place to another place, we need the engineering ceramics. So the materials like engineering ceramics means the materials which are used to handle that hottest type materials in the hottest condition. To store that materials, they will use the containers. So the containers are developed based on the engineering materials only. So the containers to handle that container, to store the hottest materials, the containers which are used to develop to handle that highest temperature materials. So those are developed by using ceramic materials only. So bioceramics means in the medical sector, for the development of, for the replacement of artificial bones, synthetic bones, for the teeth implants. So they will keep the for the surgeries, they will develop artificial bones and also teeth by using bioceramics. So what are the some utensils which are used for the operations? So those are developed by using bioceramics. So bioceramics will be helpful in the medical sector. So traditional ceramics will helpful in the household daily life sector. Engineering ceramics are helpful in the industry for the handling the hottest condition materials. So for that purpose we are using engineering ceramics. Okay now.